Okay, I'm here with Caleb Clark,
What's good?
comedian, videographer, photographer, writer, video game player, whatever you want to claim. We're all multi-hyphenates these days, so I don't want to leave anything.
I draw a lot, doodle a lot.
There you go.
Do a lot.
I'm just one of my most stylish friends. Should we do a fit check? I don't know if it'll capture us standing up. Yes. Maybe we could do...
Cardigan gang.
Just bend down a little, I guess. Cardigan gang.
Unplanned. All right.
Yay.
Off-white t-shirt.
So, you were talking about basketball?
Yeah, I don't... I don't play basketball. Basketball is not my main sport. I play soccer.
Oh, right. You're so European.
My mom is half British.
There you go.
Or my mom is British. I am half British.
Does she have an accent?
Only when she gets mad at me.
What does she say? Blimey.
No, she's Jamaican British, so it's like she'll call me Pickney child.
Mm. Oh, what's that mean? Pickney?
Pickney. It's like a I guess
like you're picking at her knee.
A pickaninny.
Pickaninny, like a dummy.
It's like I don't even know what it is. It's just something that I grew up. It's like one of those things that you know how people from the South have their little things. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's one of those things that Caribbean people have, because I never really. I know it just means child or little pickaninny, somebody bothering you, agitator.
One time my mom called me a nutcase and I lost it. I thought it was the funniest thing I ever heard. She's like, "Why are you laughing so hard? What are you, crazy?" And I think it was just like the mental image. I'd never heard it before and I thought it was so funny.
You're acting like a nut. What was the situation?
I was probably being annoying or something, and she called me a nutcase, and I was like, "That's so funny."
And then she's like, "All right, now I'm a little scared."
I guess nutcase also just means crazy.
Yeah, you're acting wild.
Yeah, or like, so my dad's Russian, so he'll be like, "Mama doma," which means like, "Is mama home?" Which means like nobody's like, are you crazy? Anybody home? Whatever. But I love those like random ass phrases.
She would call me Pickney child. What else would she say? I don't even know. It's been a while since I've actually like agitated my mom on purpose. I usually save that for my little sisters.
Oh really? How do they? Wait, how many little sisters do you have?
I have 3 little sisters.
You making noise with this cookie? 3?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Oh, that explains so much.
Yeah.
Because you're so sweet and sensitive.
I try.
Mm-hmm.
I try. I've been...
Oh my God, 3 sisters? I'd lose it. I always wanted a brother, dude.
Really?
And I never had it.
I think I would have liked an older brother, but not a little brother.
Why?
I feel like I get that from one of my sisters. One of my sisters is a stud lesbian.
Oh hell yeah!
So and I realize I'm like,
you guys share outfits.
She steals my outfits.
Yeah,
she'll steal my clothes whenever she'll come to visit me. Like I was looking for a pair.
She's so lucky. She's so fucking. I hope she knows how. I hope she's grateful.
Well, I'll buy her clothes now that I'm like, oh, so you like this? Okay, cool.
You're like every stud lesbian's dream older brother. That's crazy. Well, did she model her whole personality after you?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I think she's a little bit sneakier than I am, but like in a fun way. But here's the thing: she wants to be a cop, so like.
Wait, what's your take on that?
I support it.
Okay.
I told her I was like, you can't get cop tats though.
What's it?
Like a giant cross with an American eagle.
Do you think she would?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of stud lesbians have like tats. They get a lot of tats.
Yeah.
And so like there's like a lot of and both me and my sister have a lot of tats, so she's bound to get a tattoo. I'm just like, just don't get one of those.
Yeah. What are those? What does that mean? The cross and the flag? It's just patriotism.
Maybe, or it's like cop gang, because cops have their little gang thingies. So she might get. I was like, are you gonna be like a gang member in your? I ask her a lot of questions because she's like a cadet now, and so because I think it's very interesting that she wants to be a cop. But
yeah, why does she want to be a cop?
I have no idea. She's a smaller girl, so I think it's interesting, and I'm excited to see where it takes her. I think it'd be cool if she like was in intelligence, because I think she could do it. And she's like small and mighty, so.
But you didn't ask her why she wants to be a cop?
She doesn't know yet. It's just something she's been like.
Do you think it's like a masculinity thing? Like to show herself that she's like tough enough to go through training and all that? Not that they get. I like a military. I don't know.
Maybe. Cause yeah, I can see that. Cause she doesn't like. I remember I made her mad. So she gave me her Christmas list, and on her Christmas list she wanted premium Spotify, and I gave it to I bought my other sister premium Spotify.
To mess with her?
No, not to mess with her. I bought her
both of them.
No, I bought one of them premium Spotify because I asked her where she went, and she was like, "Have you ever played this game before?" And there's this game that I heard about, but I wanted to play, but I knew I was never gonna play it. I was like, "Oh, this game looks sick. I'll buy it for you for Christmas." So that was her Christmas gift, the really cool ass game. Yeah. And I got it for her before Christmas. And she beat it while I was there in Colorado. She beat it to almost like 2 times.
Before Christmas?
Before Christmas.
Now you got to get a new gift.
What? No, I gave her I gave her
Dude, I screwed myself over big time.
Yeah.
With that, because I got someone I was dating concert tickets because it was like, we both love this band. It's before Christmas. We're going to miss the show. I was like, I'm just going to give it to you as an early Christmas gift. But it was so early. Then Christmas came around. I'm like, I can't not get gifts. Like this so. And then I ended up getting more gifts. It was like, don't do the early Christmas gifting. It never works out. Or just give a gift and be like, see, but if it's a couple days before, it's okay. No, this was like a month before.
Oh yeah, okay, I see what you mean. You just have to remember, you got to show them the photos. Like, remember what we did?
He opens a box and it's just like photos of us from the concert. Yeah, that's cool. Cherish those.
Cherish those memories.
Hold them tight because the money's been spent.
It's gone. So no, my girlfriend's birthday is the 22nd
of December.
Yeah. Oof. Or is it the 23rd? We'll figure it out, and then we gotta edit whatever because she'll be mad if I don't. But I have to do a birthday and a Christmas.
Your girlfriend's birthday is the and then we're gonna dub it later.
The 22nd.
It's just a Japanese voice.
Yes, yeah.
Which I'm not gonna do.
But yeah, and I had to plan her, and she also decided this like last year. She's like, I don't want to plan my birthday. You have to plan my birthday. Okay. And I was like, okay, cool.
Because men are notoriously good at planning things.
I think you know what? That's crazy because like I've planned comedy shows, I planned shoots, photo shoots, true. And all that other stuff. Some guys can plan. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like.
But were they taught by a woman?
I actually learned how to plan in college because I did like PR and advertising. So you had to do like promotional event stuff. And in high school because I was class president. So I was like running, and then I was in like a planning committee. Mm-hmm. So I like planned the dances and shit like that.
What do you think is it about planning specifically that men are bad at? I think it's the part where they have to think of things on their own. They're fine if you tell them what to do.
You know what? And that's so crazy because like,
which is why they're soldiers.
It's crazy because I agree, but then also I'm like, guys can plan stuff because like, and also do you think if you can plan stuff, does that kind of make you a little bit closer to being a serial killer?
If you're good at planning? Yeah. No.
Because like,
mothers are planners. Every woman in the household is responsible for all of the details.
100%.
And like,
that's why my dad got divorced so many times.
Yeah, like they don't know the kids' birthdays or the doctor or the teacher.
Yeah, no, I agree. But here's the thing.
Oh, and the thing that, before I forget, is now there's this thing online of like, so you know how you can get like a DoorDash or a TaskRabbit to go to the grocery store and get your groceries and deliver it to you? So everyone's saying that men are really bad at it.
Really?
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, like I ordered like 20 items and they're saying 17 of them are not there, and it only happens when they get male DoorDashers.
I do think that a lot of people lack critical thinking, and I think that's not just a gendered thing, but I think because about guys who play chess, right? All these fucking dudes play chess, so you can think about steps ahead, but you can't fucking think
plan
about
for her birthday.
Yeah, literally, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I feel like that's planning a birthday is way easier than playing a chess game and trying to get ranked in chess. Like, what do you talk? That makes no sense to me.
And then who's the most powerful on the board? The queen.
Exactly. Just think about what you're going to do with her. Think about it. Are you thinking about it? You're not thinking about it. Think about it.
Yeah. I mean, no shade to men. Like, my boyfriend's much more organized than me in terms of like chores. But I think to think of a plan, I don't know. I'd honestly. So you're gonna plan her birthday? You know what's funny, Sean and Melissa, which by the way, doing this podcast, because I'm new to this, watching it back whenever I have to, I'm getting to see my ADD in real time. And it's so validating, but also like perceiving yourself and being like, oh wow, I really will just go 50 different directions. Anyway, I should send this to my therapist.
Hey, take a look at this. What do you think about this?
Can you fix this?
You see, in minute 2:33, I did this thing, and I want to know what you thought about that.
Just fix it now. But okay, so Sean and Melissa will do this thing every year, and I don't know if they like how it goes down, but they've just decided that they need to plan each other's birthdays. But they know that the other's planning it because they told them to. So they throw semi-surprise parties. So they'll be like, hey, I'm texting this group for Melissa's birthday. We're going to be at this time at this place, whatever. And we're like, okay, so is it a surprise? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, does she know we're going to be there? And he's like, she knows something's going to happen because she told me to make something happen.
That's how it went.
But she wants it to be a surprise. I'm like, so how is it a surprise?
Well,
and we'll do the same thing for him. And it's like this weird, like, is it a surprise or is it not a surprise? It's like a half surprise. It's like she knows something's going to happen at around this time, but she doesn't know exactly who's on the guest list. I'm like, what is the point of this? I get it because getting thrown a surprise party, I think, is the ultimate show of love. And I've never had a surprise party thrown for me in my life, and I do hold that burden on my shoulders. That is a chip on my shoulder and a cross I bear. Yeah,
that is honestly, you've met Joe. Joe threw a surprise party for me.
Oh, when?
It was like 2 years ago, and I got
Did you feel so loved?
I felt so loved, and I got so that I barely drink. That night I got so drunk. I one thing that I remember is I told his friend, who's now my friend, Tori, I was like, your face looked like you got an Audi belly button. And then I passed out drunk. She's like, what?
Why'd you say that?
I have no idea. I was so fucking wasted. But it was a great time. And a lot of people that week were like, Caleb, I saw you at your birthday. And I was like, I don't remember you at all.
That's how you know it was good.
It was a great time.
Because you were living in the moment.
I was living, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know who. It was like 3
Dude,
locations.
I'm the same way. I also, out of all my friends, drink the least.
Yeah.
And then on my birthday, it's like a tradition for me to like get almost blackout.
Yeah.
And people love it because they come to see it.
Yeah,
they're like,
yes. But they give you, everybody keeps on giving you drinks, and you're like, okay.
Nothing people love more than their friend who doesn't drink getting them wasted.
Yeah.
People have a fetish for that.
They're kind of evil for it too. They're like, yes.
Yeah. You think you're in control? Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Anything.
The goons are around. But no, for her birthday, she was just like, I was like, pick a day, because I wasn't going to be here for her actual birthday. I went home to Colorado. And so I was like, she's picked a day, and I was like, all right, well, don't plan anything that day, and I'll do everything else. And then I had made a group chat with her and her best friend, with me and her best friends, 2 best friends. And I asked them questions, and I planned. I was like, all right, we're going to do this. You just invite her friends that she talks about, but I don't know. And then I organized that.
Invite the whores. Put something on that's halfway decent.
Literally. And then it was like a 3-location thing. We went and ate at this restaurant that she's been wanting to go to. And then we played pool. She's been getting into pool. So we went to this bar, played pool. And then we did karaoke. And I didn't know how many people were going. So I just walked into the karaoke bar and I was like, I need a room. And the guy gave me a room. And it was one of the smallest rooms ever. And I fit like 12 or 13 women. this tiny room.
That is an example of male planning.
Yes, that last part. But I was like, I was trying to figure out, I was like, how do I logically figure out? Because I also didn't know how many, because you have to reserve a room. How do I reserve a room and I don't know how many people are going to be there? Because everybody was coming and going. So like some people were at the beginning of the party just like left before we got to karaoke, and other people just joined at karaoke.
I think also maybe men are more optimistic.
I was. And also
they have an optimism for the future. They're like, it'll work out. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. I'm like anxiety. I don't know if it's a female thing, but I'm like, if anything can go wrong, it will. And I have to plan for every possible scenario.
That's fair. But I do have a question. How often do you get free things?
What do you mean?
Do you ever get free things?
Yeah. I'm a woman.
Okay, so
not less and less as I get older.
No, that's this.
But what do you mean free things? Like if I just show up somewhere with no reservation or plan, will I get it?
Yeah.
No.
That happens for me.
Oh, because you have good energy.
I guess that might be it. Liv will be like, I don't understand how the fuck you go through life.
The doors just open for you.
And it's not all doors, but some things like that sometimes happen where I'm just like, oh, I didn't know I needed this. And the person's like, fuck it. Come on in.
Yeah.
And then just...
I believe that 100%, especially for you, because I've said this before, like, I've had days where for whatever reason, I woke up with a pep in my step and an open heart and good ass energy. And it's like every room I walk into, and it could be the restaurant that you can't get a reservation for 6 months, the energy I'm exuding, the girl will be like, you know what? I got
literally.
Yes, and I'm sure you have that every day because you always wake up like that. I maybe once every 6 months, and I was like, if I had this energy every day, like who knows where I'd be? Like,
you never know. You literally, honestly, it's
a great way to go through life. Like,
it is, but it is playing on the edge.
But you can't fake it. You have to be genuinely happy and good energy.
Yeah, and also, I mean, sometimes it doesn't work out, and then you're like, all right, well, now I got to figure out
and you can't get mad at it.
Yeah, no. Most of the time, I'm like, all right, well, I deserve this. I didn't, but I think I'm not the most organized person, but I am organized than most guys. I think. I feel like you can't be organized. Actually, you can be unorganized and dress well. I think that's an easy thing to do. But I do. There needs to be this. I can't just walk around.
You have all your rings on. Any new ones? What are any good stories from any of these?
This was a Christmas present from one of my sisters.
Nice.
And then I think I got this from the same website. And then I saw this. This is a Vivienne Westwood ring.
Ooh.
But I feel like this is my favorite ring, which was like the one I found on the street. Oh, and then I think my little sister gave me this one. So 2 of my sisters gave me these rings, my pinky rings. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And do you get your nails done or you do it?
I get my nails done at this place called Nail Bliss. Shout out to Nail Bliss in Queens Astoria. I don't know the lady who does it, but I see her every single time, and I do my best to make her laugh because I have the most demands all the time. I ask her to redo a nail all the time, and I tip her well. And they have the cheapest deal, $60 full set.
Really?
Yeah.
With design? That's pretty good.
Design. Yeah. Anywhere else will charge you $5 per finger.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is it gel or regular?
It's gel.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah, it's gel.
Oh, I didn't know you were really on top of it like that. Mine are all fucked up. Don't even.
No, I haven't gotten this. This is from July.
No way.
Yeah, or August. Like this is.
So your nails don't really grow that fast.
I guess not. Which is crazy because. Have you ever just been like sitting and then one day you're like, whoa, this nail is really long, and you're like, I need to cut
just one?
Just one nail.
No, is it the pinky?
No, it's like usually my index finger, but also like this is like very guy thing. Sometimes I will forget to cut my toenails.
Yeah,
and then I'll just like I'll put on a shoe and I'm like, why do my shoes hurt all this?
My shoes hurt.
I'm feeling.
How does it hurt to stand?
Yeah, like I'm feeling parts of my toes I never thought.
Yeah, that probably is a guy thing.
But okay, so you think that guys just universally suck at planning?
No, I think it's a stereotype. I don't think they all suck, but there is something going on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do.
I love those man on the street videos where they like find a family and they'll ask the dad like, how old are your kids? Just getting it all wrong, or like their birthdays or their like what grade they're in and all these details. It's like, you know, or you know, I talk to people and like the dynamic in their house is like their dad doesn't know anything about like important details and the mom just has it all stored.
Yeah. Well, then, like, I feel like that's just a dad being a shitty dad. Because, like, I know that my dad, when I was, like, he knew, like, what I was into at the time. Like, if I was into this, he'd be like, hey, isn't this the thing that you were into? Like, I guess that's dad brain.
Yeah.
But I feel like there are some dads who are just like, this is that shit. Because my mom and my sister, one of my sisters, my oldest sister, they're like, I don't know what to get you. I don't know what you're into. I'm like, girl, I talk about this shit.
Yeah,
all
you have
the
so
time.
many hobbies. Yeah. I think gift giving is such a show of care and listening. And it's made, I used to be a bad gift giver, but it's trained me now that throughout the year, I try to be a better listener.
Yeah.
For the moment, 6 months from now when I have to think of a gift.
That's all it's about. Literally.
It makes you a better person because you have to pay better attention.
Liv showed me this bag that I thought was so dumb. And she was like, oh my God, look at this fucking bag. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, this is the dumbest bag I've ever seen that you picked up.
Yeah, and you would have dismissed it in your brain, but because...
Yeah, it was like, she was so geeked. I went on eBay, found a better revamped version of that bag with like stainless steel parts into it. And I bought that bag. What was dumb about it? She's like really been into horses. And I guess it's like the year of the horse now. And she like, so I yeah, it's like, it was like a tapestry bag.
Oh, sorry. Usually he lets me do that. I try to pet him with my foot. It's like a tapestry bag with horses on it.
Yeah, and I'm not
and you're like, you're used to dating a baddie. You're like, don't go horse girl on me mid-relationship. I didn't sign up for this. This is a breach of contact.
Well, she has like, now she has a horse tattoo in her like sleeve of tattoos.
6 months from now, she's going to be a Taylor Swift fan. You're screwed.
Oh my God, I hope if that's the case, then we're ending it. One of my friends had a really funny take. He said that Beyonce is the Taylor Swift of R&B music. And I was like, you know what? You're onto something.
No comment.
No comment. I mean, like, Beyonce came first, for sure. But they are in the same, like,
listen,
spaces.
I thought we were friends. I don't know why you're trying to set me up like this. But I'm not taking the bait.
Come on.
Beyonce's perfect. I love you, Beehive, and everything she's done. No notes. And I'm just grateful to walk on the same planet as her.
The billionaire? You're talking
we
about
can shit on Nicki Minaj.
Oh, yeah, Nicki Minaj.
That's such a scene.
Honestly, I was kind of like, that was hilarious. It was so funny. It's also kind of just like, girl, what are you doing? Also, you know what? Why she did it though? Because her husband, her man's a pedophile. Yeah,
I mean, it's like, it's so relatable though, because I feel like right now is a time where women, like, we have more options to date. We don't have to date someone. I'm gonna get there. Go with me. Yeah, you don't have to date a pedophile. You have other options, girl.
You have to do it.
Yeah, it's true. Like, you're out of the hood. You don't like.
The hood's full of pedophiles. You can leave
not the like. No, I was thinking those memes where it's like the guy's like badly rapping, and she's like, "Oh, we're never making it out of the hood." So like, I'm thinking like she's got the talent. She made it out, and then she
dragged her cousin along.
Right. Literally cousin energy. So it's like, but women right now, like a lot of us are dating men that like make less money than us, which is fine because it's beautiful to have that option to date someone for their inner values and not for their financial ones. But there are so many instances where you can get dragged for that as a woman and shamed by the public. Yeah. And you know, and you see it all the time with like female celebrities or people. It's like, wow, she really stooped low. And it becomes a reflection of her, you know, of like, oh, she has no value of herself or she couldn't do better. Guys do it all the time. You could have a multi-billionaire guy successful dating some random hot girl off the streets and they don't care. No one cares because they're like, yeah, whatever. Like, but when a woman does it, it becomes a reflection of her, of like, oh, she couldn't do better, so something is wrong with her, versus like, oh, like she's dating someone she has a,
genuine connection with.
Yeah. So like the thing with Nikki is like, I'm like, a lot of us out here, like to the guys we're dating, like, don't make me look like Nikki. Like, please.
Whatever you do, don't
please,
make me look like Nikki.
and she's not the only example of this, but it's like, you could accomplish so much as an individual, and then you could end up with a partner that completely can tarnish all of that.
Do girls get dragged for that, though? I didn't know celebrities get dragged for that.
I mean, literally, that's what that song, Sabrina Carpenter's song, Please, Please, Please.
Yeah.
Or she was dating that actor, which she's also a successful actor. Yeah. But she's like, please don't embarrass me, please. Like, I'm like, it's so embarrassing when we choose a guy that everyone says isn't good enough for you, and then they drag you through the mud by like cheating publicly or whatever.
Oh, like dirtbag guys. It's
just an interesting thing of like, if a man is betrayed by a woman, it reflects badly on the woman, right? If a man goes through a divorce, oh my God, they all rally behind, oh, she's taking half his money. Oh, she's a fucking gold digger, blah, blah, blah. If a woman gets dragged by a man, whether he cheated on her or whatever, he didn't like live up to her where she's at, she gets dragged for choosing badly and for like stooping low or like not being able to do better or like being so desperate to have a man.
Damn.
But then if you don't have a man, they're like, oh, she can't keep a man. It's like,
I mean, I've thought about being a lady, and it seems like a hard job.
Not all of this is just to say,
no, but
being a woman, but I'm saying, like, isn't that interesting?
I think
the double standard.
No, I do think that the double standard is there, and I think that it is ridiculous, but also, like, I think it's kind of, like, crazy that, like, I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, how crazy would it be if we had bad, beautiful women as Uber drivers, and like all these guys as all these like these dudes on the mopeds and everything, they were like the moguls. And then I was like, wow, a lot of ladies, like if you're really pretty and attractive, you're kind of like, you get to date like specific guys in the bracket. Like you don't even have to deal with plebes. And I was just like, what an interesting world that would be if like we had baddies on Ubers.
Wait, what is the connect? What do you mean? Like, you think no hot women are Uber drivers because they have rich boyfriends?
No, because Miami exists, and there's a lot of beautiful ladies driving Uber, and
yeah, so they do exist.
Yeah, they do exist, but it's just very rare and far in between.
Well, it's very rare to just get a female driver. Period. I think that my part of that might be safety.
Yeah, this one time I had a deaf driver, a lady. And she was deaf, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And I was also...
Women can be deaf?
And Uber drivers? Well, I thought it was crazy that I think that I got her. Even though I have a 5 out of 5 Uber rating.
Wait, what the fuck? Yeah. What do you mean? Do you think they only send her to people with bad ratings?
No. I think they only send her to people who have good ratings. Because they're not going to send a lady to a guy who has a bad rating, but they might send a lady to a guy who has a good rating.
Mm-hmm. But maybe he has a good rating because he murdered all the people that would have given him
and then gave himself a 5-star.
Yeah, on their phone.
I think we just made a new plot line for a movie right there. The 5-star.
Well, okay, as someone who's bagged a baddie, how do you do it? If you had to give a master class.
Oh. Be yourself. Don't put on a facade. And just be straight up. I've always been straight up. I've dated... almost every woman that I've dated has made so much more money than me. Like lawyers, like whoa, what's it called? Wall Street bro chicks, like
Wall Street bro chicks. I like that.
And I've just been very, very, very transparent. Like I remember I dated this girl during the pandemic, and she was like, I'm pretty sure I know for sure she had millions, and I was on unemployment during COVID. Yeah. So we were in 2 different tax brackets or whatever. And like whenever I came over to her house, she was buying all the food. She was buying sushi. She was buying Peter Luger. She was buying all that stuff. I was like, I don't have it. She's like, yeah, but I like spending time with you. I want to spend time with you. You make also I'm not a corporate person, so I tended to date corporate people because I'm so different from their world.
Yeah, you're exotic.
Yeah, they're like, what do you do? And so, but whenever we went out and we would eat anything, I would definitely try and step up and buy the food because I'm like, I'm not. All right, you take care of me this part. Let me try and I'm not trying to like ride your coattails. I'm not here just for a good time. Let me show you that I can bring value besides I did bring value because I was a fun person to talk to. But also let me not just use up all the money. And I feel like as long as you put an effort, because I know a lot of the people that I dated who make more money, they just want to show effort. Like they don't want you to expect that you
just get cozy.
Yeah, and just like they're gonna take care of it. And they can't. People who want to can and will, but you can't. They also want it if it's a small thing.
You're like, baby, I put bacon bits in the Kraft mac and cheese
for you.
Shit's gourmet.
It's gourmet. But like, it's kind of just like I've never once tried to be like, yeah, I'm balling or anything. I'm like, listen, I'm doing the best that I can with what I got.
Yeah.
And I feel like they've always appreciated that. And also, I'm not like a slacker or anything. I'm not just sitting on my ass just like chilling. I'm hustling.
Right.
And I feel like anybody who, and as long as you're out there trying to do it, I think most people can appreciate that. A baddie or not, a corporate baddie. I don't know what other baddies there are.
So, okay, so you're real, you work hard. What about how much do you think style and attractiveness come into play? Pretty privilege, if you will.
I think pretty privilege will get you in the door. Pretty privilege will definitely get you in the door, but like I've talked to so many pretty people and they can't maintain a conversation, and I'm just like, well, I've literally I might,
because for the guys that are looking at you like, okay, Caleb, sure.
No, like I've told girls,
look at you, look at us.
No, look at us. What about me? No,
if that's how you feel, go on his show Fit Check and he'll get you styled right.
I will help you out. I will put
style
a fit on
could
you.
Change everything.
It can't. It's also just wash your face.
Yeah.
Honestly,
as a man, actually, you could look like a train hit your face.
Yeah.
If you have a good haircut that suits you,
yes,
and style that suits you, that's all you need. Like,
yes,
women actually like busted dudes. We love the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Frankenstein. These movies are big with women for a reason. Beauty and the Beast.
I always tell guys, be a little gay. Just be a little gay. Just wash your face.
Yeah.
Do your laundry. Do your own fucking laundry, bro. Learn how to, and not just throw everything in one
steamer.
Steam
yes. Shirt, maybe.
Don't have a wrinkly shirt.
And do you steam?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah. If I'm gonna take a hot shower and my shirt's wrinkly,
put it in the shower.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's such a boy thing. The first time I saw a guy do that, I was like, "What are you doing?"
Steaming the shirt. But you can throw it in the dryer, but not a lot of people haven't.
But does it work over the toilet too? Like if you take a steaming hot shit, will it?
Yes, but it might be. It might smell bad. You're like, ooh, what is that fragrance? Pepper Le Puke.
But it's wrinkle free.
It's wrinkle free.
Steaming hot
shit. That's so fucking funny. That's nasty as fuck. Ew.
I'm a gross girl.
I'm a girl, but I'm gross.
Just one of the boys.
No, I think I genuinely think having something that you're interested in and also asking questions about the person you're talking to. Because everybody likes to talk about themselves.
Yeah, especially baddies.
I
witnessed it. I was at a coffee shop the other day. I love to see a first date at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And this man, give him his flowers because he was just the active listening while this chick talked for 20 minutes straight. Or at least the whole time I was there, I didn't see him. I don't know to this day what his voice sounds like.
What was she talking about?
But I know he was gonna get it because she was just and he was.
Yeah, there you go. There
you know,
go.
and leaning forward and engaged, and I was just like, oh my god, she's talking so much.
Well, I feel like, and there is a healthy range. Like, all right, you can talk about yourself, but you got to make it interesting. If you're not making it interesting, I will change the subject, or I will. Also, I do make fun of people like in the conversations, like because you can't take yourself too serious.
Do you think on a first date, obviously you're not going on first dates anymore, what was the ratio of the other person talking more than you? Like, or was it pretty 50-50?
I was thinking about this the other day because Liv pointed it out, and I was like, "Oh, you're right. I like smart girls. So like, I really like a smart girl. So it might be me asking them questions about something that they're like familiar with, but not necessarily their job, because sometimes people don't want to talk about their job, or sometimes if they do talk about their job, I'll like poke fun at their job, like of the lawyer. I was like, so like, what type of law do you practice? And not a lot of people know about the different sections of law. I'm like, oh, you write contract law, so you're petty. And she's like, I am petty. And I'm like, what's the pettiest thing you've done at work? And so like now we're talking about something that she did that is kind of humorous, because now it's like silly things at work that you wouldn't necessarily think are silly. So
it feels less like a job interview.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm asking you questions to get to know you, but I'm adding the silly factor so it doesn't feel so formal.
Yeah.
Because an job interview wouldn't ask you why you're petty.
Yes.
Which is flirtatious.
Yes, 100%.
Got it. I'm writing all of this down.
Take notes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Silly is hard to teach.
It is hard to teach, but also it's silliness is part of curiosity. So I feel like as long as you're curious and you show that you're genuinely curious, I think most people like curious people, or like whenever I'm interested in somebody, it's just genuinely coming from curiosity. And then a part of it is also like, what is your when I first moved to New York, I went crazy on Hinge and Tinder, because I was like, what is your view outside of your window? Like, what are you looking at? And so like I would.
So you would change the location to different boroughs?
Yeah, I'm trying to see out that window.
Tour de France around fucking.
I went from Washington Heights to Queens to never really in the Lower East Side. Never dated anybody over there. But like I was just like, I was going all around.
What's the longest you ever stayed over at someone's house? Like, have
2
you ever
days.
had a marathon where you meet someone and you stay over for so long? 2 days.
Oh.
Because I know people that do this.
2 days. Yeah, 2 days. 2 days.
2 days, 1 night. 2 days, 2 nights.
2 days, 2 nights.
In hotel terms, that's 3 days.
Yeah, yes.
That's great. Yeah.
But I mean, like, when you meet, so I feel like that's always fun like that.
So you didn't have a change of underwear or anything? You were just...
No. But also, was I wearing underwear half the time?
You were door dashing for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Or some people.
Did you end up dating that person, or was it a one-off whirlwind romance?
I saw this girl for a little bit, and then I broke up with her because I stopped talking to her because she had this dog, right? And I realized that if she had like a puppy pad, and she wouldn't clean up the puppy pad, so there would just be like shit on the puppy pad that was like a day or two old.
Ooh.
And I was like, yeah, I can't do, like, the only time she would clean up the puppy pad is if we were gonna go in her living room and eat. And I was like, oh, you're a nasty baddie. Yeah. And
that's what some would call a red flag.
Yeah. Well, also I feel like
a steaming steaming shit. What did I say earlier? A hot steaming shit. Yeah. Red flag.
Yes, literally. And I was like, oh, I can't do that. That's not okay behavior.
Yeah. Is that a sign of depression maybe, or just disorganization?
No, because she didn't seem depressed. I've been around depressed people. She didn't seem depressed. I feel like it was like a new level of laziness that I've never really experienced. Like, yeah, because that's like shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be lazy with shit. Yeah. Like, they're like I know a lot of people who have cats, and they're not lazy about like taking their like care of their cats and whatnot and their cat shit. Like you got a fucking dog, which is more responsibility and all this other stuff. You can't if you're gonna do this to your dog who you supposedly love, what else are you gonna do to the other, like what are you gonna do to me? Like you live in this house. Like
don't shit in your house.
Yeah, you don't shit when you sleep. You don't shit when you sleep.
Shit on the puppy pad. Also, the puppy probably didn't need the pad. He probably could have gone outside.
It was a full dog. It was just it was like a little chihuahua.
It wasn't a puppy.
Yeah,
it was not growing on the puppy pad. Damn. What she really needed was a cat.
Yeah, yes.
With a litter box.
100%.
Damn. Wait, I'm having oven anxiety when you're like, is the oven on? I'm like, is the camera actually recording? So I'm just gonna double check.
No worries.
And it is recording.
Oh, woo woo.
Amazing. And I'm definitely in frame, right? Yeah. You know, when you're a one-woman show, you have to have a little bit of anxiety to keep shit running.
I do the same thing. I get it. I double check and triple check every time I shoot stuff now. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, I love dating in New York. It's such a fun experience to meet crazy people. I went on I went on a really bad date, and I knew it was bad because we just had really, really, really different humor. She was like, I don't find that humor funny. And I was like, this is going to be the last time. And then she sent me a text message at the end like, oh, I had a lot of fun. We should do it again. And I was like, never again. I never want to see you again.
Whoa. She was way off on picking up.
Yes.
She could be maybe on the spectrum. I know. I had like a date where I was in and out the fastest I'd ever been. It was like a new world record of like,
what's the quickest
maybe 30
you've been on?
It must have been like 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I met him at a bar on my way home. I was like, oh, I'll stop by. And he was like watching the game. I don't watch sports. He was like barely paying attention to me and just focus on the game. It's our first date. And then he's like, oh, let's do some fireball shots.
That's crazy.
I was like, bro, it's like Tuesday at 5 p.m. Like, I don't...
Rip some shots?
I'd have to be blackout to say yes to that. It's disgusting. Also sponsor me Fireball. And
disgusting. I love it.
It's just like a crazy first date. You just met this person and you're like, let's do Fireball shots. And I was like, no, thanks. And he's like, or it was either Fireball or Jägermeister or something like that. And I was like, no, thanks. And he's like, come on, I get it for free. I work for the company. And I was like, that doesn't make me want it more.
Yeah, so now I'm a cheat at you? You trying to finesse this?
And then he's like, whatever. And then he just got the shot for himself and didn't, I just did it with himself. And he's like watching the game.
It'd be funny if he was like, yeah.
We had nothing in common. The conversation was like so stale. I was just like being polite at that point. And then I was like, oh, I really got to go. I have work early in the morning. Left thinking like, okay, so obviously didn't go well. And he sends me I can't wait to see you again, like, da-da-da-da.
Thought he was going to say he sent you a Venmo request.
Yeah. I was like, here's $200 for therapy. But, and then I was trying to do the right thing instead of ghosting.
Yeah.
Which you're totally in your right to ghost someone. To do,
but I feel like
after one date, for sure you're allowed to. But I was like, I'm going to do the right thing and be honest. And I was like, hey, really nice meeting you. I don't think we really... Who do you think
ghosts more, guys or girls?
I don't know.
I feel
like might be girls because they're scared of confrontation.
I feel like that's a valid thing, but also like, I think girls
are more likely to ghost early on. I think guys are more likely to ghost
later on
when you have a house and 2 kids.
Yeah.
And you've been together for 20 years. And it's like, gonna go get some milk. Like, that's the oldest form of ghosting.
It's either like, do I annihilate my family or do I just ghost my family?
Do I just drive out of that driveway and never
come back?
Yeah.
Yo,
there's a whole genre of film around that. So.
It's crazy that guys used to do that.
They still do.
It's crazy that some ladies used to do that too. I remember I read this one Reddit thread, and it was so fucking funny because he was like, I went to court and I made my girlfriend have the baby. Like, she wanted to abort the baby. He went to court, made her have the baby. And he's like, I've been taking care of the baby. She basically, the judge made her sign the paperwork that she doesn't have to have any like tie. She's not even on the baby certificate or anything.
Yeah.
And this lady's living her best. She had the baby. She's living her best life. This guy's responsible for the baby now. And he's like, it's me, and I'm a single dad, and it's my mom helps me out, but it's like hard. And like I see her on Instagram and she's like on vacations and stuff like that. And he's like,
he's got buyer's remorse.
And he's like, I thought after she had the baby, her motherly instinct would kick in. And I was like, you fucking dummy, bro. I was like that. And everybody, like, the comments were like, bro, you're a fucking idiot, bro. Motherly instincts?
He was trying to trap her ass.
Literally. It was so funny because he was just like, I love my kid, but like, I just feel like I want to go to Ibiza too.
That yacht looks fun.
Yo, it cracked me up so fucking. It was so funny. I was like, bro, you did what?
This poor kid is gonna grow up and see all this messy shit. Are you gonna have kids?
I'd like to. I'd like to have 2.5 kids.
What's the half?
An adopted kid.
Oh, that's sweet. Don't call them half. Unless they're like paraplegic or something, but
who knows? Maybe I get one on wheels. That'd be fire.
That would get you into heaven for sure.
For sure, a kid on wheels.
Yeah, adopted kid on wheels.
They would have to have like a really fire sense of humor, though.
How do you test that?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like sometimes they have it when they're young. Because they just like, all right, well, this is my life. I'm gonna rock with it.
Well, have you seen those ads on the subways now? And it's like, design your baby, your best baby.
No, I haven't seen these.
Because now they have these companies where like you can genetically choose like the traits you want your baby to have. I guess like maybe through IVF. I haven't looked into it, so I don't know.
What type of traits would you give your baby? Like, what type of traits are we talking? Like,
well, I think it's unethical, so I wouldn't participate. And I asked you first, so.
Would I do that?
Would you design your baby?
Yeah, if I can make sure that they came out healthy and strong.
Yeah. Okay, obviously, yeah, no one wants them to be sick or have to deal with chronic illness. But besides that, you're like, we're already here.
What am I doing?
What am I tuning up, tuning down?
What am I tuning up, tuning down?
Well, because it's not like, here's the thing where people get thrown off because everyone's like, this is unethical. Like, this is like making it, Nazi Germany all over again. But it's like, yeah, but if you're too...
It's only Nazi
like
Germany
brunette,
if you make all the babies
like
look the
Hispanics,
same.
like you can't make a blonde baby.
Exactly.
If it's not in your DNA. So you can only really work with what you've got.
Yes.
Because someone was like, we're going to genetified short people or something. We're going to get rid of all short people.
Oh, no,
because everyone wants their kids to be tall. And the guy was like, but if both parents are short, you can't just make them tall. And I was like, oh, true.
What are we adding some new DNA into there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some giraffe DNA, so.
Yeah, just sprinkle it in there. It's not Powerpuff Girls.
Yo, magical.
Yeah, is there anything you would tune up and tune down between you and Liv? To get really specific.
If we had a baby, I think
her flexibility. She's a pole dancer.
She's a pole, and she is like lean and strong, and I have my mother's strength, so I'm stocky and thick and strong. All right, I think I would. Well, I'd make sure the baby had her eyes. Aww. Because mine are really, really dark.
So, okay, we're not using this to shit on your features.
No. I like
your eyebrows.
My eyebrow. You know, not my girlfriend. My sister bullies me for my eyebrows.
Right.
She's like,
you could brush them a little, but you have naturally really good. You have naturally really good eyebrows. But if we gave it a little brush, I have a brush.
No, my sister said she's like, you have sad eyebrows. I was like, what do you mean? I have
puppy dog eyebrows.
Puppy dog eyebrows?
Yeah, like that's what makes them so cute. Like that's why pit bulls are so cute is because of their eyebrows.
I've never.
But you don't have the personality of.
All right, hit it.
Wow, this is already like such
game changer.
Game changer.
I do think about how guys don't ever have to do makeup, and I'm like, that's fucking sick.
I think some guys do their eyebrows.
I think a lot of Latino men.
But also,
men do
it's
their
not
eyebrows.
makeup if you're just brushing.
Well, hair on guys' faces, that's our makeup.
Yeah, I told my boyfriend he can't shave his beard.
Do you like it?
And then he shaved it to see if I still love him, which is fair.
Yeah.
Which is totally, you can't do that to a woman. You can't be like, babe, if you don't wear makeup, I don't like you.
Yeah.
But I think it is different. I think just some women are wired in their DNA to like need a man to have facial hair for some reason.
I've never heard. That's crazy. Is it?
But then I see it
manly?
also like his roommate shaved his face, and I was like, this is scary. Like you don't look the same. I'm like those babies in the videos where the dad shaves and they start crying.
Where's daddy?
It's terrifying. It's really scary.
I remember when my dad shaved his face.
Were you scared?
It was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
It was like, you look soft.
I think beards actually somehow make men look more welcoming and like, I don't know, more wholesome or something.
I feel like
unless they shave it into something scary or like a flavor patch or whatever it is.
A flavor saver, a soul patch?
Yeah, but like nothing else.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah.
I think that guys
I just got into weird territory with all of this.
No.
We were talking about eugenics. Now I'm saying men without beards
making
are
sure
scary.
if I have a son, I want him to have a bush beard. Because my shit.
Yeah, some men can't grow a beard, and they look great, and maybe because that's their natural state. Like I think Asian men they don't grow a lot of facial hair, right? And they look fantastic. So
sometimes you don't need it. But also, I feel like beards sometimes give men like too much credit, like they know what they're doing. Because like you see a guy like with a beard. And like he's wearing a mechanic shirt, you're like, I bet this guy knows how to fix something.
Lends him credibility.
Yeah, like stolen valor.
It's like when you put on glasses and people think you're smart.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So I don't think not all men should be given beards. I feel like you should have to fix something before you can wear a beard.
If it doesn't connect, that's God's way of saying
you shouldn't have a beard.
You shouldn't have a driver's license.
Let your lady drive, pussy. Bet you can't even parallel park. I bet it takes you 2 times to parallel park.
Well, I have this joke I've been doing in my set that I've been having fun with, which I don't usually rehash jokes in the podcast, but I was saying how like the way we have red flags now, like our parents didn't have that, and I feel like red flags are just a way for like women to do like predictive. Men are going to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like before it's a way to say you're going to fuck up before you've even fucked up and not even give them the opportunity. So in a way, it's like racial profiling, you know? Because I'm like, oh, your socks are dirty. You're going to be a bad father, you know? So it's, but like politically, I'm liberal, but like dating wise, I'm in my Giuliani era.
Okay.
You know, I'm like frisk now, ask questions later.
What's in your pockets?
I don't need a warrant to go through your phone.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the parallel is like we know stop and frisk is bad, but we're okay with red flags.
I feel like we should start asking guys what they carry in their pockets or what's in their bag. I'm always curious what guys carry in their bags.
Yeah.
Like
just frisk them.
Yeah, like what's in your bag? We should do bag checks on guys. Like what do you
think they have?
I tell you what I have in mine. I have my Switch. I have my Switch, my camera, and my iPad.
If he has more than one toy, you're probably not gonna buy you a house anytime soon.
Probably not.
If he's got a Switch.
But I'll draw you a really cool picture.
Yeah.
So funny. But I also want to know what ladies have in their purse because you guys carry so much shit in. You know what? What
is it going to tell you about?
You know what kills me? If guys are so dumb, how come I have to give up my coat when you're cold?
That's not dumb. You said dumb?
Yeah.
What does dumb have to do? Intelligence have to do with
because
like
you said
body
guys,
warmth?
Because you said guys don't prepare or anything.
Oh, why didn't she bring a jacket?
Why didn't she bring a jacket?
That shit pisses me off. No, I bring 3 jackets. Are you kidding me? I always bring a jacket. The guys I date don't bring a jacket because they're like, I think I'll be fine.
I hate that when guys wear shorts and it's cold. Who are you trying to impress? What are you doing?
Like they think because they're hairy, they're like, I'm good, like you know. And then I'm looking at them and I'm like, I feel cold for you.
Yeah.
And then you can't even complain because you're like, I'm good, you know. Like,
I'm good.
So no, I'm not.
Hang outside a little bit. Yeah, sure.
I'm not forgetting my jacket. Are you crazy?
No,
I'm from Miami. I bring.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
everything.
Other times I have
Nice
to give
try.
up my jacket because I'm like, am I just gonna sit here and watch you shiver and suffer, or am I gonna give you my jacket? And
But it's also the easiest way to score points.
it is, but I'm not trying
That's
to
a
score
layup.
Points.
She's giving you that. That she's doing
I don't
that. What is that called?
need that.
Giving
It's
you the softball.
Yes, I don't need an underhand throw. It's rare. I don't need
You're
a
like, I don't
hand
want
out.
to give you my jacket. I want to take a bullet. What are you talking about? Give me a real challenge.
It's just sometimes it's just so crazy where I'm like, I knew it was gonna rain tonight. That's why I wore my rain.
You're Jewish? I can say that I'm Jewish.
It's so funny. I'm in a, what's it called? Liv she told me about her dream, and she was like, yeah, we went to Empanada Mama that day. And she's like, I had a dream we were at Empanadas, and the guy was like, yeah, if you got 4, you could get this deal. It's like, look at you. Even in your dreams, you're looking for a deal. Yeah.
No way. The fact that she felt she had to share that dream with you is incredible. That's the most non-eventful dream I've ever.
Yeah. Well, because she's like, she always tells me about her dreams. I think I've smoked. Well, I barely even smoke anymore. But I think since I smoked so much in the past that my dreams now are just so like random and weird or rare. So,
I heard that when you smoke and then you stop, the dreams get kind of crazy.
Yeah. Like, I did have one. I wrote a joke about this. I started having wet dreams about making sandwiches in a robe. I was just like, that's so. I had a dream I was making a sandwich. That when I stopped smoking weed, I was like, what the fuck am I? It was just
you were like dream munchies.
Yeah. Yes. It was like a peanut butter sandwich, like really soft bread, peanut butter, no jelly, nothing else, no bananas, nothing.
That's sad.
I was having a good time, and I think I was dancing in the robe.
And you were just smearing the peanut butter for 45 minutes or whatever?
I think I made the peanut butter sandwich. I sat down on my couch, and I just ate it. I was like, man, this fucking shit rips.
Damn. I've definitely had food dreams.
Food dream. You know what dreams suck? Have you ever had a dream? Like, it used to happen a lot at school when I was like, I remember them when I was in high school, where you wake up, you put on your clothes, brush your teeth, do all the things, you drive to school.
And then you wake up.
Yeah. It happened to me 2 times in a row in a dream. Like, I woke up in the dream, and then I woke up again, and then it was a dream, and then I woke up, and I was like, please let this be real. I think I screamed.
Teeth again.
I screamed, and my mom yelled at me, and I was like, I hope this one is real. I hope this one is real.
You were like, slap me.
You slap me!
Like, what's wrong with you, you nutcase? You pickaninny?
Am
I allowed to say that? I actually don't know.
I think so.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Pick me, child. I'm fucking dead.
Dreams. I don't have anything to say about that.
Nothing? No crazy?
I know I had something, but it left my mind.
No worries.
The thing about dreams.
No, but I think we are in agreement on men with beards. And we should start frisking guys. What do you keep in your... But what do you keep... Do you have a purse? You don't...
I didn't mean frisk their person. I meant maybe frisk their phone.
I feel like...
I don't
just
do
check
that.
the algorithm.
I just think red flags are funny because it is like racial profile. Or it's like profiling in general. It's like you haven't even committed a crime yet.
But it's also like what type of habits? Honestly, I kind of want to know your habits. Like, what are your habits? And what are the habits that I can deal with and habits that I can't deal with?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, then I talk about the joke. The true story is I asked my mom what my dad's first red flag was.
That's a good question.
What a good question on my part. Let's just take a moment. Really interesting.
Ask my mom that.
Kind of want to ask your mom that. Go home and ask your mom that. And so I asked my mom because my dad is like a walking, whatever. And she was like, oh, I guess, when we were like 1 month into dating, we went on a date. He was driving us home, and then he crashed the car and ran away.
He ran away?
And I was like, Mom, I don't think you know what a red flag is. It's like...
What the fuck? What did he called her? He's like, hey, so that was crazy, right?
I was like, a red flag is like when you're like mean to the waiter. She's like, oh no, he was also mean to the waiter, and then he hit the waiter with his car. No, that's just the joke part. But no, yeah, like when she told me that, and she stayed with him after that. Yeah, I think he already had a DUI, and so he didn't want to get caught by the cops.
Yeah,
so he fled the scene with a broken neck.
It's just like
literally like the adrenaline of getting like another felony, or I guess I don't know if it's a felony when you get your first DUI, but like if you drive
in Florida.
They're like, bro, chill, it's Florida. Bro, he's like running away with his broken neck.
Bro, it's chill.
It's Florida, man. It's fine.
You actually won an alligator.
Yeah. We're proud of you.
Do you want to be sheriff?
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to run ice? You're good at this.
You're good, dude.
You like your
and
style.
You're strong, bro. You got a broken neck.
Yeah.
That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, I guess he like didn't want to get caught driving with a revoked license or something.
Your dad must have like
he fled the scene.
Was your dad like ripped or something, or like what was it? I want to know what about your dad made your mom say.
And this is what I'm saying.
She's like, I'll hear it.
You blame the woman for choosing. No, I know.
No, I want to know what your dad's doing, because sometimes like I'll see a couple and like they don't like match up. Yeah. And like I don't always go like, oh, he has money or she has money or whatever. I'm like, wow, this person must really do. Most of the time I'm like, they're doing some freaky shit for them to stay around.
I think it's like romance. I think we romanticize things. So she told me that story and it was so crazy because like he ended up in the hospital, broke his neck. He wasn't supposed to walk again. He was in the hospital for like maybe 6 months or something, and she stayed by his side.
Oh, that's what it is.
And I was like, oh, that was probably romantic. Yeah, the nightingale shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, kind of.
The
like,
caretaker.
We love to like save and like take care and like whatever. If the roles were reversed, I doubt he would have done that for her, to be honest.
I 100% agree. I've been in a relationship like that.
What do you mean? Where someone was taking care of you?
No, I was taking care of somebody else.
Yeah.
They broke their hand. They were a graphic designer.
No! They designed too hard.
No, she broke her hand from paint, bro.
From painting?
No, when she told me she broke her hand, I thought she was joking. So I was making
jerk-off jokes.
All the jokes. I was making all these jokes, just fucking firing it off. And then like an hour later, I'm like, so what are you up to? She's like, I'm still in the ER. I was like, wait, you're serious? You broke your hand?
Oh my God.
She like broke her hand playing tag with her friend.
Oh my God.
And this is also a corporate woman. Like she's an adult. And I was like, I basically like helped her and took care of her because she couldn't work because she needed her hand to do graphic design shit. And so like that was like a huge span of the relationship. So were you
designing for her?
No, I was just like hanging out with her, like making sure she was okay, lifting shit.
You're just submitting these really shitty drawings. Her boss is like, what is this?
What has
like
happened?
Stick figures. You're like, this is for Coca-Cola.
She was making stuff for the NFL and Hello Kitty at the time.
Damn.
But yeah, it was
the kitty's like eyes are all crooked.
Yeah, it was so wild because she was also like a very toxic person.
Yeah, and you couldn't leave.
Yeah, because also like
you felt indebted or like
well, like how do you leave someone who's gone? Like in the time span that I dated her, she went through like 3 surgeries.
Yeah, I mean, there is that statistic that like when women get cancer, like men leave, their husbands leave. Versus like when it's the other way around, like women usually stay.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
But I'm not trying to make this a man-hating thing.
No. But, I mean, I stayed with her.
Yeah,
she, like,
there you go.
When we broke up, she was completely healthy.
Yeah.
So I like.
Yeah, raised her. So good for you. You're breaking the mold. I think my ex had a similar kind of situation too. But like, yeah, I mean, I was like, you probably thought that shit was romantic, so you stayed and like helped him, nursed him back to life. And then I think also there's this feeling of like, at least as a woman, the way I see it probably is like, oh, if I take care of this person, I'm safe because they're going to want to like take care of me back, or like, not that they're going to owe me, but in a way, probably deeply subconscious, which is not right. You shouldn't keep tabs. But there's this thing of like, this security that comes from like knowing they're indebted to you in some way, or rely on you.
Yeah.
Like Phantom Thread, that movie.
I feel like for me, like, cause like the first week I dated this person, right? She randomly texted me and she's like, I know this is like weird, but like, can you like help me move out of my spot? The place that I'm living at right now is like really unsafe, and the guy that I stay with, like, it was her roommate, not like her boyfriend or anything. But she's like, I feel really uncomfortable and anything. And I was like, this is crazy. You
can't say no.
Yeah, and I was just like, at the end, like, I kind of, the way I think about things, honestly, I make a lot of decisions off of this. Like, this is how I've avoided a lot of fights, because I do think I'm too silly to live in New York City, because grown men will try and fight me sometimes.
And you're like, boop.
I was hanging out with Sasha, and this guy's beatboxing in front of this bar. And he comes up, he starts rapping. He has a double cup. And I'm like, what's in your cup? This guy's short. And he's like, nigga, don't worry what's in my cup. And I was like, it's probably milk, huh? He's like, nigga, what? You think I'm drinking milk? So fucking funny.
You can't act like a baby when someone calls you a baby.
And he's like, the fuck are you from? How old are you? I'm from fucking Harlem. I was like, are they all small like you? And then
oh, is that the land you come from?
and he did try and fight me, and I was like, I wasn't gonna back down, and then I thought about it. I was like, how would I explain this to my little sister? And I was like, if I can't properly explain this to like why I had to go to jail or something like that for getting in a fight in the street, doesn't matter if I won or not, just like getting in a fight, then I don't know if I like.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Your sister's like your moral North Star.
100. Well, like also like if some like I think about like when she was asking me for all these favors and everything, and like
you were like, what would my sister do?
No, not even what would my sister do. What would I hope someone else would do for my sister?
Aww.
And so I was just like, all right, I hope someone else would do this for my. And like, mind you, I didn't like. I think all I did with this girl before is just like I gave her a goodbye kiss. So,
yeah.
Like, this
which
is
also
like
a red
new.
flag that this person doesn't have anyone close to them in their life, unless they just moved here.
Well, she did, but it was like a. I don't want to talk shit about her friends, but like she had, it was like a girl that was her friend.
Yeah.
So she also kind of is like, was a hard person to get along. Like you're right. That was a red flag that I didn't see until later on.
Dude, that's another thing. You think you're so tough until you're in a vulnerable position where you need to call someone to like pick you up from the hospital or something. Mm-hmm. The first time that ever happened to me, like I was so independent my whole life. I hate asking for favors. I hate asking for help because I hate being a burden and I just want to do everything myself. I don't want to be an inconvenience to anyone, which is not good. You shouldn't live your life that way. You should let people do things for you. It's not a burden.
Well, that's part of why you have like what friends are for. Like friends are the family that you choose. So like
it's okay to inconvenience
a
your friend. That's what friendship is.
Yeah. And
they're happy to show up for you. But it makes you feel vulnerable because you're like a baby that's being taken care of. And I had years ago, whatever, I was like really dehydrated and I almost like fainted in the street. And so I just found like the nearest urgent care and they saw me and they're like, we need to get you, like they didn't even make me wait because I guess I looked so bad. And they're like, do you have someone who can come pick you up after we give you the IV? Like, I don't think you can walk home alone. And I like called one of my good friends who I've known for a while, but I've never like had to rely. And I had always been single. I had never had a partner who was like my emergency contact. My parents live in another state. Yeah. And like, that was such an eye-opening moment of like reframing what I prioritize in my life. Like I had friends, but I always saw it as something where it's like just for fun and pleasure. Oh, she's scratching. Is she in the closet?
It sounds like it.
Babe, I'm about to make a point. Give me 1 second. But after that, I was like, wow, like friendships are so much deeper than that, and I need to invest in my friendships and allow so that if I'm in that situation again, I don't feel weird about it. I feel like
100%.
You know.
Well, I have a question. Do you fight with your friends? Like,
wait, let me let my cat out of the closet. This fucking goofball. How did you get in there? How did you get in there? Now you have to come hang out on the podcast. Hi, this is baby.
What's good, baby?
Okay. Do I fight with my friends?
Like, have you ever had a?
I think I used to more, and as I get older, it's like much less because I think I'm also just have a better relationship with disagreement.
Do
you fight with your friends?
Yeah, but like,
I can't imagine you fighting. Like I could imagine you exchanging words.
Yeah, it's never like I'm not gonna get like it's never like a.
But I can't imagine you name calling.
No, I don't. That's not. I don't fight dirty.
Yeah.
I like if I'm gonna call you a name, it's because I'm having fun. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna. I don't fight nasty. Mm-hmm. I don't have time for that. We're gonna address the situation, so then we can get back.
Because my family fights nasty.
Yeah.
They'll say some shit that they act like it just goes away after you make up.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, because you've been thinking about that for a long time. Don't.
Yeah. Well, family, it can be so toxic because they're like, we're blood, you can't get rid of me. Yeah. So I can just say whatever I feel in the heat of the moment and you have to forgive me eventually. That's how my family thinks.
I get that logic, but I don't know. I think my mom told me like, because me and my sister would fight all the fucking time. And she was like, my mom basically said, she's like, when I'm gone, because it was before, for the longest time, it was just me and my oldest sister. Mm-hmm. Like I have two like new sisters.
Oh.
So for the longest time, it was just me and my sister. She's like, when I'm gone, she's all that you have. And when you're gone, he's all that you have. She was talking to my sister. And she's like, so like, you guys can't fight like this. And I was like, damn. Yeah. So like, now, like, even like, because I'll fight with my sister still now. But like, if we have a disagreement, like, we don't have to agree, and like, I might not have to like agree whatever, because I guess I'm close to them, but like, I might not have to agree with everything. But like, at the end of the day, like, anytime I get off the phone call with any of my family members, it's like a rule that you have to say I love you at the end of it. Mm-hmm. So like, and my mom and my sister don't ever really fight nasty. Maybe my sister does, but she's just my little sister, and so I feel like she knows how to hit. Because I wasn't doing anything, and she came for my eyebrows. And I was like, what? I remember one time she was like, Caleb, I'm Destiny Child, and you're Patricia. I was like, who the fuck is Patricia? She's like, exactly. And I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
Why is she messing? She just wants attention.
But she's cool. I like her. I like her when she's high. She's like my favorite person in the world. She's so fucking funny. But she's like a type A person. Oh. And I am the opposite of a type A person. But I learned that I don't like fighting nasty because it doesn't get, like, we never get to whatever the problem is. So like if we're arguing or having a disagreement, we can hash it out. And all my friends have hashed it out. I've hashed it out with all my friends, and it's brought us way closer. I feel like even in a relationship, I don't know how good of a relationship we're going to have until we have a disagreement. Because that's when I learned how do you solve an uncomfortable problem. Like, if I've done something to slight you, like, how are you going to bring it up to me? And vice versa. Like, do you make me feel comfortable enough to bring it up to you? Yeah.
Are you going to give me the silent treatment? Are you going to make me feel bad or use it against me? Yeah. It's like the number one indicator. Of
like how are we going to blend? Like, and so like, I've been able to like do that. And then like I dated somebody who taught me about boundaries, because I never really learned about boundaries until I dated this one person. I'll tell you after the thing, because you know them. And I was like, oh my God, relationships are going to be so much easier now after like experiencing boundaries and having a conversation about boundaries, because the conversation was uncomfortable, but after we had it, I was like, I feel so much better. Yeah. Because now I know where we stand. Yeah. And like, I feel
that's the thing. That's the toxic part of families, is there are no boundaries.
Yeah. 100%.
Which I didn't know what boundaries were either my whole life growing up. And I didn't know. Yeah. And then I remember like one of my first living situations where I had roommates, and I was really close with my roommates, and one of them was like a girl, and they were like a couple. And we got really close, but sometimes we would bicker. I don't even remember about what. But we'd bicker, and then she'd be like, one time she was like, hey, I'm not your sister. You can't fight with me like we're family. And it was so deep because I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Which she didn't even use the word boundaries, but that was a way of saying that. And I was like, she's so right. And that's such a good way to put it.
Yes.
Which some friends are like family.
Yes.
But I think what I like about friends or relationships is I respect it more than my family because my family doesn't show respect for each other.
Yeah.
So I would never treat you like I treat my I try to be better or whatever.
100%.
But like I would never fight that way with, anyway.
Literally, the last time I got in a fight with my sister, I threw a French fry at her face so hard. I felt so bad.
That would be a good thread. It's like, I'm going to fight you like you're my sister.
I'm going to fight you
like... Be careful. Watch yourself.
Watch it. I will
fight you like you're my dad.
Which I've done before, too. I'll throw your hands like I fought my dad. That's such a funny threat. What?
So we were like, never mind.
Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. That's so funny. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like you learn a lot from friendship and whatnot, and like that. I mean, or just like boundaries and friendship have kind of like. I forgot how I even opened up that question. How we got to friendship? How did we?
How did we get to talking about red flags? And then I think you said I was talking about vulnerability of like calling a friend when you need someone to take you to the hospital. Because you had dated that girl.
But yeah.
Her hand. What a journey we went on together.
I have got a lot of friends I could call if I was in the hospital. I remember one time, what happened? Why did I need to call him? I had to call my best friend in high school. I had to call my best friend's older brother because I think I was stuck at a party and my ride left, and my mom was like, "I don't care how you get home, but you need to get home."
Yeah.
And my friend. I think my best friend was out of town, and I didn't have a car, so I had called my best friend's brother, and I was like, "Fucking sick." I think he made me give him money, but
like gas money.
Yeah. But it was valid because it was like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, we'll probably wrap up soon, but I guess I should ask you your resolutions. Since it's New Year's. And I just want to say, if you don't know Caleb, he's very often a little late to things. So I told him 1:45 because I actually meant 2.
Yeah.
And he got here at 1:30.
Yeah.
And I was so impressed. And you were like, new year, new me. That's my resolution. So like, kudos to you for actually doing.
Thank you.
And we're only 2 weeks into January.
Yes, sir. So let's see how long I'll stick with it. But
yeah, I'll try to match you because I'm also always late.
Hell yeah.
Do you have any other resolutions that you set?
To do it.
Like
do
Nike?
It. Yes, like whatever all the plans that I had and I procrastinated on, why are you waiting? Since because I'm banned off of that game for a while. I'm banned for 44 days off of Overwatch. I don't want to talk about it. I have nothing else but time now to just fucking do it. Cut it up.
And you don't need a reason.
Yeah. Just to do it. I mean, I have the things that I want to do, but I saw a tweet the other day, what's it called? He's like, do it! Just do it! And it's just basically like when you're old enough to realize that this wasn't a meme, but he was sincere about it.
Yeah.
And I watched, and he's like, he plays the video, I was like, damn, he's right though. And I'm like, I was just thinking about all the people in my life that I'm surrounded by, those people who don't do it, and the people who do it, like you.
Oh, that's nice.
And so I'm like, I just need to fucking do it. Like, I'm surrounded by people who are doing it all the time.
Yeah. Well, I always try to break it down because, like, obviously we all want to do it, but I think it's like those micro habits that enable you to do it. So a lot of those are my resolutions of like, try to meditate daily or try to come up with a routine because I'm not a routine person. Yeah. And it complicates my life so much. Like, it's impossible for me to wake up every day and do the same thing or like even brush my teeth at the same order. Yeah. As like, my body refuses, but I know if I so I tried to design a morning routine to stick to. I have not stuck to it. But like things like that, I'm like, oh, if I had a morning routine, it would enable me to write every day. And that's one of my goals, to just write more comedy or just write a screenplay or whatever. So it's like, it is just do it, but it's also like, if I'm always running from place to place and I'm just trying to survive, then I can't do those, you know.
Well, I have a question, because I feel like, because I read, I think it sounds like you might have read the book too, Atomic Habit.
No, I've heard so much about it.
But it's
but then it's like, I feel like I would read that and I would still have to fucking do it. Well, and that's the hard part, is like, I write it down every night. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to, and it's like, it doesn't go that way.
Well, it's just like in the book, like two things.
Yeah, give me so I don't have to read it.
Well, like in the book, the main gist of the book is taking away, like, so say you have a bad habit, what are you doing? You got to replace, you can't just cut it cold turkey.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to make those habits easier, right? It sounds like you're writing the stuff down. But also you said you just don't, your body really just doesn't like doing the same thing every day. And I feel like for me, I had a hard time picking out clothes or whatever, and it would just like, I have so much fucking shit all the time. So now I think about what pants do I want to wear? What shoes do I want to wear? And then start from there.
Yeah.
But why don't you give yourself like 3 options of how to start your day every day? And then now you have like...
Now I can pick from those.
Yeah. So you have like an illusion of actually not it's not, yeah. It's still a routine, but you have these 3 options where maybe instead of brushing your teeth, you go straight to writing or you put on jazz and then you brush your teeth and then you start writing. So like...
Because I'm living my life like jazz. I'm just fucking hitting a pick up a trombone.
What's this over there?
Yeah. And it's chaotic, brother.
I set 2 alarms every day: an 8:30 a.m. alarm and a 12:30 a.m. alarm.
Oh, an 8:30 and a 12:30
a.m. alarm.
The 8:30 is who you wish you would be. The 12:30 is who you know you are.
No, the 12:30 a.m. is because I'm
12:30 a.m.
Yeah.
I thought you meant 8:30 a.m. and then noon when you're actually gonna wake up.
No. 12:30 a.m.
To go to sleep?
No, just to like, because it's so easy. Like, you're out all the time just doing comedy and everything. Yeah. So it's so easy to lose track of time. Home. Well, you don't have to take your ass home, but you just need to be like, it's like a grounding moment. So you know what time it is. Every time that thing goes off, you know that it's 12:30 a.m.
Cinderella.
I don't go home every time.
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, so this is the second part of my day, and like, I'm finna be out. Am I finna be out or am I finna be home?
Or am I setting myself up for 8:30?
Yeah. Well,
do you actually wake up at 8:30?
I kind of wake up earlier because I try to go to jiu-jitsu and...
Oh, sick.
And I've been trying to go to kickboxing.
Wait, how long have you been doing jiu-jitsu?
Since I've been doing the show, the Man on the Mat show. Watch Man on the Mat.
Yeah. No, I'm behind the camera. That's how you got into it. Which gym can I?
I go to something Warrior. I'll look it up. Like, okay. It's in Dumbo. You should go. It's a very, very, very cool thing. All the trainers are really nice. I get my ass handed to me every time I go, but I still keep on going because no one ever makes me feel like shit whenever I lose.
Oh yeah.
You should definitely go. You would like it. It's a good time.
I love martial arts. I've just like taken a break from it because I don't know. Well, because I was doing boxing and I kept getting hit in the head, and it's like,
yeah, that's fair.
Causing me memory loss. So, so now I'm like, but I have a million hobbies at classic ADD fashion. So I take dance class. I'm learning drums. I'm like doing a bunch of, I try to fit in yoga and like running and all this shit. So.
I lost to a girl who's the same size as my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is humbling.
Yeah.
Because I was like, all right, I was literally choking her. I was like,
it's such a useful sport. Boxing is completely useless. Like if I'm like, someone attacks me in a parking lot, I'm not going to like fucking 1, 2, 3 them, but you can grapple.
Yeah. Well, what's it called? I feel like when if I have daughters, if and when I have daughters, hopefully, I'm going to make them do, like, they don't have to, like, continue it. I don't want them to, like, be, like, a jiu-jitsu person. But I'm definitely going to make them do jiu-jitsu.
Just far enough so that they can make a 200-pound man tap out.
Yes, 100%. 100, literally.
And then you can stop. That's your black belt.
I'm going to wrestle you, and you're going to try and hurt me as hard as you can. And if I feel like you got
black out.
Yes, literally.
Yeah.
Because
I wish I had that skill.
Really. I think women would walk around a lot differently if they all had guns. I feel like we should give all.
Dude, no, because I don't even trust myself with mace. I think they would just turn that shit on me. That's why I feel like that's so much more useful to be able to put someone in a headlock.
Yeah.
More than any weapon that can just be flipped on you.
Oh yes, 100%.
If you're stronger than me, you just grab my hand.
100%. That's fair.
Like,
that's fair.
I just don't see that. And also, like, I don't want to shoot someone. Like,
yeah.
Then I gotta live with that for the rest of my life.
And that's not fair to you. I get that. I also think that
if I shoot someone, it's like I'm not really gonna be at the bar talking about, oh, I shot this guy. But if I put him in a headlock and he taps out, I'm gonna tell that story. That's a great story. That's a heartwarming.
I had his head right here and he was slipping.
That's a feel-good story for the whole family. Even the kids could listen to that.
You know your mom tapped a man out.
Yeah, that's sweet. That could be a Disney movie. That could be a Disney princess.
I love that.
There's no Disney princess that
MMA
fucking
Disney princess?
put a fucking bullet in someone's head.
Not yet. Well, there was Brave, the redheaded lady.
She shot people with a gun?
With a bow and arrow.
Okay,
it's kind of, it was a projectile.
I'm actually taking archery, self-defense archery. If you see me on the subway with a big bow and arrow, don't ask questions. You know what's going on.
Just know if you run, I can shoot you. I'll shoot you in the back. Well,
I think that's a good place to end.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on the pod.
Thanks for having me.
Anything you want to plug? For the 11 people that subscribe to my
check out Fit Chat, my podcast. Talkiana will be on there as well. Talk about fashion and comedy with comedians. And check out Men on the Mat. I shoot all of that and I write some of the questions sometimes with my friend Hayden. Yay. Follow me on Instagram.